What is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. I'm gonna make this quick because I think there's a monsoon coming. Of course, we get like rain and freaking like seriously like some massive wind, and then just like hail sometimes. And it gets crazy when it comes to like lightning and thundering. We all have that here, and some places are more dangerous than others, because there's like floods mostly, and in certain spots of the area, and it really depends on where you are. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video to say that I'm here on, going to the gym right now. It's Tank Top Tuesday. I don't have many tank tops, but tank tops definitely a must. Show the arms. Maybe embarrassing at first. Maybe you haven't worn tank tops, but tank tops is definitely, I don't know, soothing when it comes to working out. Like, you don't know like how much like sweat you're sweating, which is a good thing. You don't necessarily become tired, and it sounds gross. It kind of is, but for me, like for me it's really good. Sorry, it's just that the tree is like windy just a tad, but I'm just trying to see if there's any lightning, because from where I was seeing, the storm that was coming from is towards the east and towards the south. So there's two clouds that are forming, and like towards the east, it was just a mountain pile of clouds. So we'll see. As much as I like to see tornadoes, because I could see tornadoes for like hours, and I'm talking about on video, like on YouTube, not in real life. I mean, when I see one, heck yeah. But apparently it costs money to see one, so, or at least getting like a crew to help you navigate the whole thing, because it's a safety issue. And I mean, I'm not sure you have to have a degree, or a certified, like just a piece of paper saying that you're allowed to be here, the safety hazards and yada yada yada, etc, etc, etc. What to do in a situation. And sometimes people who end up getting trapped, like in a certain, like a situation, sometimes they don't know what to do during that situation. And so, the best ability is just to find ways to at least help you in certain areas that you don't think it will. Like, just, it's so weird. Like, use the things around you that know and guarantee that it could potentially. That's for me. I'm not really sure. To handle stress, sometimes when it gets overbearing, yeah, I do tend out, I don't know. I mean, when it comes down to stressful situations, there's some things that are indeed stressful, but I don't, like, something don't click in my brain to perceive as stressful. And when something so little ends up becoming so big to me, which is so weird. It's so weird how my body reacts to certain situations like that, where there's things to be stressed about, but I don't stress about them as other things that are too small to be stressed about. That's what I'm saying. So it's weird, but yeah, just working out, just making sure that I'm gonna be quick to my car, and just gonna just hash it out, I guess. Of course it's late. I took a nap. I ate Panda Express, which is I shouldn't have done that. I love Panda Express. Panda Express is very good for me. I mean, like, and I'm not gonna just shut them down. No, I love having orange chicken and fried rice. That's my go-to, by the way. But it's just I got a plate, so it definitely gives you more food than an actual bowl. And honestly, it's pretty cheap nowadays. You tend to spend less on Panda than what you would do in McDonald's, which is so crazy, but it's true. Panda bowl costs at least $12, okay? And it's just so crazy. And I mean, okay, McDonald's have certain food items that you can choose off of, alright? So I missed the 5 for $5. That was the biggest deal that I like to take, but yeah, I don't know. It's just so weird. But you definitely got to figure out what prices of restaurants that you like to go to. And you gotta do comparing, contrast, like which restaurants are the cheapest and which one is the most expensive ones. And then you gotta figure out the time regulation. So do these restaurants takes your orders faster, or you're sitting in line wondering if they're gonna take your food to you or not, and it's so crazy. I get it. It's kind of hard to find people, but to convince someone, you gotta do a lot to convince them. And I get it. McDonald's have a nice benefits, but it's like some people cannot live off the wage that you pay. So $15 an hour doesn't really cut it when there's apartments that cost at least, well, I mean, from where I've seen, some apartments cost like at least $800, but they're the most cheapest ones. So if you are looking for, like sometimes, like it really shows why it's so cheap when it's $840 a month. And so, I mean, I'm not, downgrading on that, but I'm just saying, do not, expect too so much on apartments that are very cheap like that. So from what I've seen, $840 to $26, okay, $2,600, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So $2,600 and above, and it really depends on what kind of location you're at. So if you're gonna be working at a job that's $15 an hour, and you're talking about not only paying an apartment, but you're talking about, your basic 4 walls. So you're thinking of food, housing, apartments, so cars, how much you're gonna pay, and if you're already in a loan, so you have to pay interest on top of that, and you got to have electrical bill that's on your way, and then you have to have insurance for an apartment and other things too. Clothing is another one. Shoes, some shoes last you for a lifetime, and some shoes they're just not, they're like, sometimes it just wears and tears. It happens. For me, like, I mean, there's just so many things, and then you gotta think of like maintenance costs on your car. So sometimes you can't afford these things, and you end up becoming trapped, you know, because you take out loans or you take out credit cards because you think it's a great deal, but in reality, it's not. I never taken out credit cards. Thank God I have not. I use my like I have video game skills to know that you can ruin your life if you choose to ruin your life. You know, you can gamble all your money away, and you can take out a loan to gamble that, and it gets worse from there, because you're thinking, well, if I take out a loan, why can't I take it out of my house, which is a HELOC loan? And oh, I feel bad for those people that do that kind of stuff. It's just one, I hate gambling. I'm not gonna lie. I tried it the first time, hated it, never done it again. It's not worth the time. If I was gonna gamble something, I would have gambled my time, which is going to work and doing overtime, and at the same time work out. I said it was just gonna be a quick video, but I kind of lied. If it does rain, guys, if it does go crazy, because it looks like it is, the clouds is already setting in, and it's terrible, and it's not windy yet, but it's definitely crazy out here. So I gotta go in, okay? I gotta talk about this whole mess of a world that a lot of people are living in, and it's so insane. I've seen so many videos of how many streamers ruin their lives on gambling, and then gambling online. That's like an addiction, literally a video game addiction. And I'm talking about online gambling versus outside of your house gambling, and it's more accessible than your average casino. You have a casino every single day on your phone, which is so crazy. I don't know, guys. For me, that's I don't do that. I really don't like to see people completely destroying their lives and have to repay for all the damages that they cause themselves. It sucks. It really does suck to see people actually thinking that it's okay, which is not okay. It's far beyond okay. This is your life, you know. You get to live the rest of it, and it's just, it's crazy, and it's very concerning. A lot of people say that living the, you know, you could travel state to state, you know, and you could still be broke. That, I mean, for me, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just here gonna just work as hard as I can. Shoot, I don't care what it is. If it's on YouTube, I'm gonna be posting videos like if it's gonna be my last day. And it's true. The truth of the matter is, you don't know what tomorrow's gonna be like, or the next day after that, or a month from now from that. Anything can happen during a certain time. So yeah, and I keep saying it, but it's very true. It's very true. From like car length, from a distance, my life can just flash just like that in an instant. So I'm grateful every single day, guys. So it's something that you shouldn't take advantage of either, at least for me. And sometimes I feel like I'm on top of the world, but But then I had to remind myself that just because I feel that one split a moment doesn't mean it's gonna last forever. And so, I mean, I'm not trying to like make myself sad or anything, but I'm like trying to calm myself down. I'm like, yes, there's goals. Yes, there's accomplishments and failures. But you got to remember that today is an accomplishment. So, sorry. Today's accomplishment, you got up every single day during that day. Most people cannot get up. Most people cannot shower. Some people are sick, and some people just don't have the capability of living their life anymore. It's a sad thing, and there's so many reasons behind it. Imagine there's like so many people on this planet that have gone through stuff, you know, and there's millions, I would say trillions of thoughts and feelings combined, and you just gotta realize that there's a lot of people are living good than others. Some people are poverty level, and then some people are below them. Some people don't have houses, or literally, I've seen it on YouTube too. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. It's hot in this car. But anyways, there's like literal slaves outside of this country. There's literal slaves working for at least the rest of their lives until they can pay off some debt off. And of course, a borrower is a slave to the lender, but when it comes to reality, like really, when it comes to the bottom of it, it's crazy. It's insane. So, I don't know, guys. That's just my thought on it. I've seen it on YouTube. It's crazy. They have a whole documentary of it, and they would like build brick by brick. They would like make clay first, like some sort of mud pile that they have, and then they turn it to clay. And I don't know how they do it, but they turn that clay into like a solid brick, and they had to stack it each individually from sunrise to sundown. They had to do that every single day, and it's crazy how there's people out there that have to pay off their debt by working for free. I don't know. I know I'm getting off topic here, but that's my other take on it too. 8:45 p.m. I know I'm gonna be up so late, but I'm gonna do this for the better of myself, guys. So hopefully I can get through this, because I can't. This weather is just killing me out here. Other big news as well, but I would rather get to it later on. June, it's already here, guys. It's already here. A lot of people are saying it's going by so fast, but it's already happened for quite some time. It already has been going so fast, and time is ticking. That's what I'm saying. Live out your best life, but do it safely, please. Don't throw your money away. Definitely save it. Save it. I cannot understand why people tell you not to save. Save your money. You could either spend it or you could save it. Save it. I don't know how many times. Like, if you play Red Dead Redemption 2, you would definitely go out bounty hunting. You would go fishing to sell some things and work your bone off to get like I don't know, $1,000, you get treasure hunting. If you put more thought and like actual like effort in your life like that, you can do so much. And I mean, I'm gonna say this again, I will say this in the beginning of the video, I do not care. I'm just so fed up of these people telling you not to save your money. I mean, it's important to save, not only for your future, but for the love of God, for your present too. And I'm not saying to spend on it. Don't splurge on your money and you're like, oh, well, what happened to my money? Like, no, you know where your money is going. You need to keep track of it, you know? Just like, you know, you're Arthur Morgan, you're trying to hunt an actual legendary animal, you're trying to hunt, you know, the animal so you could get the skin and then sell it up for a few $100s. So, sorry, I'm looking and see if there's any lightning, but no, I'm being serious. If you track your money like the way same as Arthur Morgan tracks his animals to get the legendary skin, you would definitely know exactly how to manage your time and your life in a way that you don't normally recognize. And a lot of people need to wake up and smell the dang coffee. If you don't like coffee, then okay, drink a Red Bull. I do not care. You gotta wake up to something, take a cold shower, or get moving onto it. For me, I'm yelling at myself because I've been procrastinating for at least like half of my time, and I didn't save a single dime until like I would say about 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago? No, I think it was probably like 3 years ago. Okay, I think I started in 22, so I've been saving quite a bit. And no, I did not, you know, properly did the Dave Ramsey way, which is saving up at least $1,000 into 3/6 of it, you know, at least. Well, that's baby step 2. If you're in loans and credit card debt and all this shenanigans, you know, your baby step 2, snowball. You know what to do. You go to the smallest, then to your largest. 3 to 6 months of expenses. As soon as you do that, you get all your cards out and you say, okay, I'm gonna put 15% in my retirement, and so on and so forth. It is like, you know, cards on deck. Like, you gotta call out the dealer out. Like, are you gonna stand where you are, or you gonna either double it or just get another card and see. And if it's a bust, well, you're gonna go to the next bet, or you're just gonna leave the table. You could either decide which one do you like, you know, if you're gonna go at it again or not. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go, guys, because it's getting late. But yeah, I know I'm a bunch of nonsense that I'm rambling on about, but I'm just letting you guys know, please do not listen to these people. These people are lunatics. They're like crazy. Like, they are spreading misinformation. You will get so much out of it. If you save up, you will save up big, and I promise you. Do not listen to these people. These people definitely do not want to see you win, and definitely don't take their advice. If they tell you not to save, why would you not want to save? I mean, for me to get like a certain number or a certain goal that I have for myself, I get so excited. When I see my weight scale go down, I feel like I want to go to the gym as soon as possible. As soon as I get out of work, boom, I'm already here. But gotta take a nap. I was so tired. I was so freaking tired. But anyways, guys, gotta get going. Let's do this, guys. Cardio session, treadmill session. Gonna do this for a while until I actually get onto the groove of things and get to just weight training again, but I'm just gonna do this light or heavy, because I don't know when this storm is coming. It's gonna come big though. So yeah, all right, see you later, guys, for tomorrow, I believe. Yes, tomorrow, because Thursday it's gonna be tough. Thursday that's my birthday. Woohoo, my birthday. But yep, that's it, guys. All right, bye.